Y'all realize that the word of God says that David, King David, was the one he chose because he was a man after God's own heart. Okay, let's put a space on that just for a minute, and let's think about David. The reason why he chose David, because David was not a man of war, but of peace. But yet he fought wars. He was not one who ran after to kill out of envy and just to be who he wanted to be. That was Saul. David went to war, but he did not want war the way Saul wanted war. He wanted envy. He wanted all the things of the flesh. And when God told him to go to war, he did exactly what God told him to do. God knew his heart. But the thing about David is, David had a problem with women. David was at home one day when war was going on, and he was looking over his balcony. He saw this beautiful woman taking a bath, and this was a married woman. David had to have that woman. He had that woman. And then when he got that woman, he got her pregnant. David was so cold-hearted that he had sent a note with the man's wife to have him put in the hardest battle in the war, so he can get killed in the war. The man didn't even look at the letter, and he was signing his own death warrant to go killed in the war. This is how bad David was, and then he was going to try to raise this child from his wife, but God was not having that. The child, long story short, the child dies. David was so sad over that child when he was sick. And then once the child died, David got up and started going about his business. Long story short, then we had King Solomon out of the same woman. Said all that big quick story in a nutshell to say this: no matter what you've been going through, no matter the sin that you committed, no matter the problems that you have caused in this lifetime, God can still use you. If you're still here right now, alive, breathing, and well, God can use you. I don't care if you at home bedridden. If you watching me right now, you could make a video and inspire somebody else. God can still use you. I don't care if you're poor and you're walking around the city with much of nothing for yourself. If you're watching me right now, you could make a video and inspire somebody else. God can use you. I don't care if you had sexual relations with 1 million different people, you'd have messed around, caught AIDS and the disease or something like that. I'm telling you right now, with your testimony, and you're still standing here watching me today, God can still use you. I don't care if you was a murderer and you murdered somebody, and now you're sitting in prison, but you're watching me right now. God has a testimony inside of you. God can still use you. So the video of today is, God can still use you. Come up out of yourself and stop worrying about the things that you done did, and allow God to come in and turn around your life and be a testimony and a mouthpiece for God, because God can still use you. Please subscribe, share, and comment. I'll talk to you next time on Kicking Off the Cap.